Hey everyone! So in this video we're going to go over Land of Dragons, the first visit. But before we do that, I want to go over one simple little concept that I'll go ahead and explain over in Olympus Coliseum. Alright, so what I want to go over is a mechanic in this game that allows you to switch target lock-ons. Not everyone knows you can do this in this game because the way to do it is more complicated than other KH games. But in order to switch targets, you need to hold R2 and move the right analog stick in the direction you want to switch lock-ons. This is very useful in different situations, and I recommend making this a habit so switching lock-ons becomes second nature during gameplay. With that being said, let's start Land of Dragons. So at the beginning of this world we need to do a menu. Switch Donald for Goofy, customize Ping to Sora attack, take off Ping's items, and put 2 potions and 1 ether on Sora. Press triangle to set ethers to auto reload, and then, after equipping Sora's items, press the big touchscreen to activate this tutorial. Doing this lets you skip more tutorial screens later in the run, because the game thinks you've looked at all the ones you haven't seen yet. So right off the bat, we're going to use Valor form for both movement and damage. So head into the first fight. So immediately lock on and go after the shadows with the ground combo. I like to kill the shadows with mostly ground combos because it tends to catch them easier. And once the Nightwalkers spawn, take them out with their combo finishers. Talk to this guy and pick the first mission on the list. This fight starts with 2 Nightwalkers. Attack the one to the right from the right side and do 2 air combo finishers. Then do an air finisher on the one right in front of you and do the same for the last one. Switch Goofy for Donald once the Nightwalkers are dead. Now for the shadows, use fire to kill them. Fire will catch them as soon as they pop up from the ground, and it's good for hitting multiple at once. The reason we switched Donald in is because he does a lot of damage with thunder. After killing all the shadows, do an air combo on the last Nightwalker. Now we're going to pick the second mission. This fight starts out with 5 shadows. Use fire to take care of them just like you did in the last mission. After killing 4 shadows, Nightwalkers spawn, and you want to get rid of them with air combos. After a Nightwalker takes a hit, it tends to do a spin attack in the direction it was hit, so keep that in mind. When the Assault Rider spawns, wait for it to do an attack. Then do 2 air combos with 1 finisher, and 1 air combo with 2 finishers if it has health left. Go for the Nightwalkers first in this last wave. I took a hit right there, but I was able to get an air combo that connected into the Assault Rider after killing the Nightwalker. This mission is pretty dangerous on crit, so play it safe and use potions if you have to. Now pick the last mission. At the beginning of this mission, use Blizzard to catch this shadow and kill it. This is a little precise, so if you don't hit it, just use fire instead. So these shadows always spawn in the same locations, so just walk up to them and use fire to take them out. Using fire on a tent will make it blow up and knock the shadows high up, so use that to your advantage whenever you can. Once the Nightwalker spawn, switch Donald for Goofy, then do an air combo on the Nightwalker here, and use Valor form. Then use air combo finishers to take out the last 2. Now we're just gonna move forward in Valor form into the mountain climb. So at the beginning of this, you want to immediately use Over the Horizon on the soldier and switch lock-ons to the Nightwalker, then do 2 finishers. Use the Rock RC. Now move to the middle and do the Rock RC, but press triangle as soon as you see the Nightwalker spawn animation ends. Jump up the mountain and do an air hit to skip grabbing the ledge. Do this final Rock RC and nothing will hit you if you do it fast enough. Then finish mountain climb. So if you don't want to time the RC on the second round of rocks, you can just move to the right Nightwalker and do a ground combo finisher with another finisher, and make sure to kill all 3 of the Nightwalkers before doing the RC, and then do the rest the same. Now we're just gonna head straight into the cave. If you were not a Valor form here, it's okay. Ideally, you would keep Valor, but if you don't, you get your drive back in the cave fight anyway, so it's fine. So this fight has a lot of shadows and a few Assault Riders. At first, you want to go for the Assault Rider no matter what, because it can kill you really fast, and it's gonna stop you from hurting the shadows. After you get rid of it, you want to be next to a wall and use fire. Don't use the fire finisher because it knocks the shadows away. After you kill a certain amount, the second wave will spawn. You also want to try to conserve your MP because you don't want to not be able to cast fire when shadows are left. If you need a potion, make sure that you do. But the shadows also drop HP, so you can grab that instead. Now, after you get all the shadows out of the way, 2 Assault Riders spawn. Go after one of them, it doesn't matter which one. And then go after the next one to end the fight. Now we're gonna use Valor form as soon as we get control again. Head outside of the cave. We're gonna move up to the summit for the summit fight, which is a timed fight, so our main goal for the fight is going to be getting money and leveling up. Mostly leveling up though. So we're gonna be fighting a lot of rapid thrusters and bolt towers in this fight. The bolt towers don't start spawning in until 30 seconds in, roughly 30 seconds. And also use the RC from the rapid thrusters as much as you can. It basically one-shots everything in the fight. So the rapid thrusters don't do that much damage. You can go ahead and just do a lot of air combos and try to get rid of them. Once the bolt towers spawn, that's when you want to start focusing on bolt towers because they give a lot more EXP and they give money. So try to get auto lock onto a bolt tower and lock onto it, and then focus it down. The EXP that we're looking for is 126 until level 10. If you don't reach that EXP though, it's not a big deal. You can still do the rest of Landed Dragons the same. It's just a bit slower. Alright, now we have a menu here. So in this menu, we're going to customize Mulan to party attack, equip Slide Dash, Combo Boost, and Item Boost on Sora, then unequip Auto Limit and Item Boost on Mulan to equip Fire Boost. So after skipping this text, we're gonna use Valor form just to move down the mountain here. Now we're gonna walk over to the save point and warp out of the world because it's faster to warp back in than it is to actually walk here to the bamboo grove. Move backwards to grab this chest that's in ether, and then head out. Now it's more optimal to not buy any armor throughout the run. I would highly recommend new runners buy a fire bangle on this Moogle. It'll help out a ton on Haze Escape. Now do a slide dash on the Assault Rider when you're close enough, and then try to get damage boosted towards the exit. And then lock on here and do another slide dash just for faster movement. Now in this fight, all you're going to want to do is use the limit that Milana has, and then mash triangle when you're in the limit. It does the most damage compared to the X part, and it hits the most heartless. And then do the finisher, and that should kill everything. If it doesn't, then you can manually kill the rest. Now immediately after the fight is over, we're going to use Battle Form and move up towards Shanyu. Okay, now this is a fight when you're level 10. I'm gonna show this before I show the lower level fight. Right off the bat, move straight towards him and attack to activate the RC. After the RC, move close enough to do a full ground combo. Then do an air combo finisher. Now move away as he goes into second phase. You can either attack the bird or dodge it when it attacks. Parry Shanyu's charge to activate the RC. Now do another full ground combo and an air combo to finish him. Ignore my whiff. If you're level 9, then the fight is pretty much the same. The only difference is right here, you're going to want to do a full ground combo like usual, but then do a full air combo. And you should move over to the next phase. One more thing, instead of trying to parry him with batter, you can revert and then guard the attack. And then use slide dash into a full ground combo. After 3 ground combos, use a blizzard as a second finisher. And then you can use an air combo or whatever you want to finish him. Alright, and that's Land of Dragons. Next time we're gonna do Olympus Coliseum. But I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, you can ask me in my Twitch chat or in the YouTube comments or on Twitter. But I hope you guys are having a good day, and I'll see you next time.